Hey there and welcome to our channel. The Fallout public test server has reopened with many new and exciting content. Please do not watch further if you want to avoid any spoilers. In this video, we are going to do something spontaneous. We will be attempting to craft 57 handmade rifles just to see how lucky we can get in the upcoming legendary crafting. Do note that this video is for fun and purely educational. Hence the legendary crafting rates are very much random and may not be applicable to you. Hopefully a sample size of 57 can provide you with some indication of the types of weapon prefixes you can get when you craft legendary handmade rifles. Definitely legendary crafting has been improved since the previous public test server version. At least you won't get pushed out of the weapon bench after each legendary crafting. We also like how they actually display the different start modifiers instead of having to hunt for the new weapon in your inventory. Well, this is a fine pull after crafting 3 handmade rifles. Our first explosive junkie handmade with 25% less VATS action point. This definitely serves well for junkie builds. As compared to our experience with crafting legendary 50 caliber machine guns, we've received our first vampire handmade rifle after 8 crafts. Generally, if you are uncertain which weapon prefix suits you, you can always count on vampire prefixes as they are most reliable, especially for weapons with faster fire rates. What's depressing is receiving 2 consecutive instigating handmade rifles. The double damage on the first shot does not seem all too attractive for rifles as the base damage is very low. It's been 15 legendary crafts so far, and we only receive 1 good explosive handmade rifle. The odds are honestly not in our favor today. A 50% boost to super mutant damage is quite an increase, but it is a lagged one. Honestly, we don't see many people adopting this meta after the next update. An explosive hunter handmade rifle. It's not really a game changer even with this explosive prefix. Juggernaut is also one of the new add-ons, but to be honest it is hard to keep your health bar at 100% all the time with radiation and environmental damage. The best weapon prefix for keeping your health in check is actually a vampire handmade rifle. Wow! Finally, after 25 legendary crafting, we've received a decent blooded handmade rifle with 25% faster fire rate. The 90% reduced weight is a spoiler, but it's just good to have it. It is unfortunate that it does not have any explosive effects. two-shot for Handmade is pretty interesting. It would be good to have 50% more VATS hit chance along with concentrated fire, in order to overcome the poor accuracy due to the two-shot effects. Another good beginner weapon to have is the Berserker Handmade with explosive effects. Once again, the 90% reduced weight is not exactly helping too much. Hence, Berserker would benefit beginner players with armors with low damage resistance. It was a close call, but we got ourselves another blooded handmade rifle. It just seems that with legendary crafting and some patience, you would be able to obtain the weapon prefix of your weapon choice. Quad handmade rifles are lovely to have, especially if you just want more bullets to pew-pew. We just hope that they fix the perforating magazine bug whereby the gun reloads halfway during firing, despite still having 1/3 of ammo in the magazine. Quad handmade rifles give you 4 times more firepower if you are not spec for a rifleman build. It is just fun to spam those 5.56 rounds which you would be able to craft in abundance. A troubleshooter handmade rifle on our 45th legendary craft. The 50% damage boost to robots is definitely attractive for someone who is in need of completing those atom challenges. Anti-armor handmade rifles have not been too common in legendary crafting of handmade rifles. The dynamics of anti-armor is a big mystery to some. But if you are a full health build, you would definitely want to look out for anti-armor weapons. However, with the perforating magazine which penetrates armor, the efficacy of anti-armor weapon prefixes are slightly reduced. Despite spacing out the legendary crafting over 5 seconds, it seems the role of a similar prefix is inevitable. Yet another instigating handmade rifle. It is simply a RNG by Bethesda. Gourmand is the new weapon prefix coming in the next update. It increases your base damage by 24% if you fill your hunger and thirst meters. Bethesda is now giving us more reasons to eat after removing the debuffs from starving. This prefix is not a game changer and will probably dilute the pool of weapon spawns. Will the legendary crafting break Fallout 76 and its economy? Are you still looking for your dream explosive 50 caliber machine guns? In summary, we only managed to craft 1 explosive junkie and 1 explosive gourmand handmade rifles out of 57 crafts. It's really Fallout RNG all over again. In terms of weapon prefixes, it seems quite a widespread, with junkie prefixes being more common than blooded and vampires. Based on some rough calculations, it would take you about 75 days worth of legendary modules, and 16 days of farming legendary cores. The limiting factor would still reside in the number of legendary modules needed. Hence, it is recommended to start storing up on modules. Well, almost near the end of this video, we hope you have enjoyed and we look forward to your future viewership. Remember to like, comment and join our Discord for more Fallout content. You can also support us on Twitch as we stream regularly.